Why is my screen not working? Hi guys, I'm Planet of Joe. Welcome back to a new stream. I don't think my capture card's working. I can't see your guys' comments at the moment. I don't think my capture card's working. Now it is. Right. Just gotta go open Google again because I can't see the stream. Because I accidentally got rid of the stream. So, welcome. If you're watching this right now, you're a real champion because who would sit and watch a stream if the person can't start the stream properly, right? There we go. It says it's live. 3 people are watching. That's just so ironic that that woe from that advert played exactly at the same time. Hello, Rafa. Hello, Cookies Game, and hello, just some random person. Welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I had a bit of a thing when my capture card didn't start. Yeah, my capture card did not start. So can you guys see me? Yeah, if you guys are here, yeah, if you guys are here, yeah, my capture card wasn't working when I started the stream. It's working now. What I'd like to say is welcome to the stream. You sound kind of weird. Shit, I haven't plugged in the snowballs. This is coming through my laptop. Do I sound much better now? Yes, I am. I am playing Minecraft Legacy Console Edition. Yeah, 100%. This is the one of the old versions. Yeah. Yeah, do I sound better now? It's just, it was my mic. I hadn't plugged my mic in. I haven't streamed because I'm playing it 2 on my PS3. Cool. I'm playing on my Switch. Okay. I haven't streamed in a few days, guys. I've been slightly busy, so I expect a lot of people are probably. I expect we're probably not going to have as many people on these streams today. On this stream today, because I haven't streamed in a few days. I just woke up and I checked YouTube. Yeah, I started this stream about half hour early. I started this stream about half hour early. I scheduled it last night. I haven't streamed in a couple of days, guys, because I've been slightly busy doing some other stuff. I needed to have a sort through, guys. I hadn't had a sort through in years. Hello, Rafa. Welcome to the stream. I hadn't had a sort through, guys, in a few years. So instead of streaming, I went through everything that I've got and I got rid of loads of stuff. I found old school books from when I was like 15. I found one from February 24th. I found one from February 24th, 2016. Which I when I pulled that open, it was Feb 24th, 2026. So I suddenly realised, oh wait, this is 10 years ago. So I would have been 14 when I would have been about 13 when I did that. 13 when I was writing in that school book. It made me feel so old. It didn't make me feel old, guys. I'm joking. But let me just untangle my my mic. Sorry, my laptop charger. Guys, I'm gonna say it here. I'm getting rid of my channel membership realm. I'm getting rid of the channel membership realm. That's something that we will do, because I can't afford to keep paying it every month. I've already got rid of the ability for you to buy a membership for the Minecraft channel, for a Minecraft realm. I've got rid of it because, well, I got rid of it because I can't afford, if we've got nobody on it, no channel members paying for it, I can't afford to keep paying the subscription. I've wasted nearly £30 on it since I created it. It's still up for now. It is still up for now, because I thought I cancelled it, but I can only cancel it on the Switch, so I need to cancel that. But yeah, no, on a standpoint on that, guys, the reason I got rid of it was because I couldn't afford to keep doing it. Which is why I had a couple of you, not saying any names, that asked me to make it for free. But that would mean that I'd be constantly losing money. Your next door city. Your next door. Do you mean your neighbouring city? You wouldn't call a city your next. You wouldn't call your next door city. Your next door city is exploding. Why is your next door city exploding? Yeah, you wouldn't call it a next door city. You call it a neighbouring city because a city is not on the news. Yeah, but why is it exploding? But you're living in Dubai. You're living in Dubai, but I don't think they're involved in that, are they? They're not involved in that. They're not involved in that. So why would your city be exploding? Why would your city be exploding? Because I think there's a massive difference between those two countries. Because United Arab Emirates, because obviously that's where Dubai is. No, they're not. But we heard missiles outside and smoke. Well, yeah, you will hear missiles. You will hear missiles. But they're not involved, so it wouldn't be your next door city. Oh, no. Yes, you're kind of right, Rafa. I forgot. No, yeah, what you've just said popped into my head, yeah. But it's not, yes, it's not, but It's because some of those countries have U.S. assets. It's because some of your those countries in the world have U.S. assets. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not that you're involved, it's because they have US assets, so of course, because of what's going on, they're going to target US assets in countries in the Middle East. Well, but you can't act in that regard, guys. You can't act that it wasn't going to happen. Because that's all they've been talking about for weeks, that was going to happen. You should put a skate area with iron golems. That's an interesting build idea, I will admit. Yeah. Pardon me, guys. Guys, I'm bringing out a book next month. I'm bringing out a book in a month today. I'm bringing out a book on the 28th of March. And I would love it if you guys could pre-order it, guys. I'm aiming the book at 15 rated because it possibly could be 13, but I wasn't really sure. It's a darkish story, but it's a good story. It's called Genav, The Darkest Day. The story, it's aimed at 15 rated, but it takes place a few years before Dawn of Planets, The Attack from Space. It takes place a year before Dawn of Planets, The Attack from Space. Well, yeah. But you know, you got to understand though, Rafa, you're young. You're not going to understand what's going on in the world when you're young. You're not going to understand what's going on in the world when you're young. It's when you're older, that's when you sort of realise what's going on. It could be worse, Rafa. It could be worse. You could have been born in you could have been born, you know, you could have been in Great Britain during the Blitz. Hope it goes well. Yeah, all the other stories that I've done are aimed at 12, like, you know, 8 to 12, but this one I made slightly darker because it's a story that goes wrong. True, but I'm not too young. Yeah, but what I mean, Rafa, is when you're 14, 15, you think the world, 14, 15, 16, you think the world is rainbows. You think everybody's nice. But what you don't realise about the world when you're young is the fact that everybody's out for something. If you get what I mean? Like for example, you were one of the people that asked me to make my Minecraft channel Melm. You were one of the people that asked me to make a channel realm, but make it for non-channel members, which I don't think you understood at the time. That's I don't think you could understand at the time, like how I couldn't do that, because I would be constantly losing money every week. Sorry, every month. How much was the realm? The realm was £6. The realm was £6 a month. The realm chat subscription was £6. It's not good. Yeah, but like I said, that's the thing. When you're young, you don't see the bad stuff. You only see the good stuff. So, yeah. But on that regard, like, when you said about how your heart was pounding every second, yeah, you would, because you don't really know what's going on when you're young. So 6. So yeah, the not necessary. So what was I gonna say there? Yeah, the channel realm was £6 a month. The channel realm membership was £6 a month. So it was to cover the maintenance cost and the realm subscription costs. That's how much the channel membership was. So I got rid of it because we didn't have any members, and I'd already spent over £30 on it. So that's why I got rid of that, guys. I might bring it back if we when we have a bigger subscriber count. I might bring it back when we have a bigger subscriber count. Basically, because everyone was asking for it, I made the mistake of thinking, oh, so everyone wants it. And then it was one of those, as soon as I made it so it was, oh, it's paid. As soon as I made the thing about it was paid, then it sort of clicked that, you know, that people didn't want it anymore. But that was kind of typical in a way, you know. Everyone always wants something for free. They always want something, but then when you obviously don't make it free, then they don't want it as much, if you get what I mean. In fact, I had someone accuse me of running a scam because of the price I set it for. I had someone accuse me of running a scam because of how much it cost. And the even funnier thing from that was the comment it said, guys, was who'd want to pay £6 and play with Calamity Joe. And I was sat there like, oh, okay then. My comment was like, well, fuck off then. Jesus. Hello, Forgotten Zebra. Welcome to the stream. Your little brother's tablet's broken. Jesus. I don't get how you break that stuff, though. I don't actually get how you break that stuff. Android, iPhone is shit. Speak a little louder, I can't hear you. Turn your... My mic's at 4 decibels. I don't think your headphones are on enough. Or your phone. I'd recommend turning your phone up, because my mic is on 4 decibels. He doesn't know how to take care of stuff. But, how old is he then? Just some random person. If they don't know how to take care of stuff, like, why would you get them a tablet? Like, tablets, it's an interesting one where basically really young children shouldn't be given stuff like that. That's where they should be playing with yeah, at 8 years old you probably shouldn't be given stuff like that. Tablets and phones and things are more of a thing that you should get when you're like 13, because when you're younger like that, that's where you should be playing with. That should be when you're playing with toys and things like that, if you get what I mean. He wouldn't stop crying because he didn't have a tablet, but his friends did. Yeah, I have heard of that stuff like that. But that's where you tell someone to grow up. That's where you tell someone to grow up, though. Honestly though, on that regard, guys, everybody else in my school year had Xboxes. I couldn't afford an Xbox, so I had a Nintendo. I had a Nintendo Wii U. But I didn't cry over it. If you get what I mean. But that's the thing though. That's just a thing of today. Just some random person. That's the thing of today. Children now don't understand that stuff. But when they break it, so for example, there's a football player I really like. He basically is a bit like that. Hello Cameron, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I saw your comment, but I was mentioning a point, so I didn't quite get to reading your comment out. There's a football player I really like, and he said about his son broke his tablet, and he made him wait 2 years to get a new one until he learned how to behave better with technology, and he made him wait for 2 years to until he could respect his own technology, which is, that's fair play to him. So I had a friend that said this to me once. I had a friend who had like Minecraft but horror mod. Unfortunately, there's not mods on this version. Yeah, I had a friend that had like issues, and he thought that if he smashed his game console into my head, that he'd get a new one, but he wouldn't. He'd go to prison. You should try it on the next stream. Also, you premiered the stream. You can't premiere a stream. You can't premiere a stream. Fire Jason Kaka. You can schedule a stream for when it's gonna start. You can't premiere a stream. I don't have mods, Fire Jason Kaka, because you can't download mods on the Nintendo Switch on Legacy Console Edition. Yeah, it's not a premiere. A premiere is only a video. Oh, a friend of mine wanted to smash his DS into my head. Well, obviously he wouldn't do that, but and I jokingly said to him, "Well, you think you'd get another one if you put it into my head?" And this guy, because of his issues, he generally thought that his relatives would get him a new console if he broke it by smashing it into my skull. But I said that's what some children are like nowadays. If they break it, they want a new one, and they don't understand that if they break it, they break it. Like, for example, guys, my sister threw her TV remote at her TV and it broke, and to this day she still won't accept that she broke it. Yeah, it's an interesting one, yeah. So on that point that you said, just some random person, yeah, young children probably shouldn't be given things like tablets and phones and things like that, iPads, because they will break if they they're not. iPads, tablets, and things aren't toys. They're for everything. Yo, and goodbye for 9 years, literally. What are you even doing now? Well, I want to build some stuff. But we haven't thought some build ideas yet. But I've only just started the stream. I thought we'd walk around for a bit, talk to the audience, and then crack on and build something. I have a Discord notification from someone. Oh, Deceptives just messaged me. He's just messaged me a picture of Michael Jackson in a Christmas thing that says Merry Christmas. He's about 4 months late. Sorry, 3 months. Guys, it's the last day of February. It feels so weird. We're already in February. 2027. We're 10 months away from 2027. 2027 will be the weirdest year of my life. At the end of 2027, I will be 25. March soon. Well, March tomorrow. Feels weird. You're the same age as my brother. Well, I'm not 25 now. I'm 23, guys. I'm not 24 for another till the end of the year, but it makes me feel old. Like in my brother will be moving out in a few months. Jesus. I wish I could move out, but unfortunately I can't afford it. Unfortunately, I can't afford it, guys, because I can't find a job. And plus, house prices in the UK are so ridiculous at the moment. Because obviously there's a problem with a lack of housing because of obviously the population increasing. Over the last 10 years, they've had to build like 10 million more houses. Hello, Skatepunk. Welcome to the stream. Please can I join your world? I'm playing Legacy Console Edition, I'm afraid. So if you do not play Legacy Console Edition, you will not be able to join, I'm afraid. I have a coffee. Cool. I have nothing, guys, because it's... I have nothing. I have a glue stick, which I found in the drawer. But I don't have anything. I'm sorry there's been no streams recently, guys. I've taken a slight break from everything over the last few days. I needed a break, but also I decided to have a big spring clean. I decided to have a big spring clean. I got rid of absolutely loads. Hey guys, I found a picture of myself a few days ago. From 2015. Why'd you keep ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you, but you keep putting the same comment. It's very repetitive. You're still in bed? I can't still be in bed. Actually, I'm sat on the bed because I moved my bedroom around a bit. I haven't seen All Right in ages. You know, the guy that tried to call me a fucker and a bitch, and then he couldn't spell it, so he put facker batch. I saw that, to be honest, Skatepunk, but I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. Well, but there is a little bit attached to that, Skatepunk. Like, they did do it they did send one to theirs first, but you know, that's been I'm not going to get political, guys. But what Skatepunk's just mentioned there, you have a new novel. Yeah, it comes out next month. I've just ordered a couple of copies myself, and I've ordered a couple of copies myself so I can give out to people. And I will. Well, I'm gonna keep one because I always do keep one of my novels. But I've ordered a couple of copies. I'm probably gonna do some stuff with them. But I've ordered a copy, guys. It will turn up for me on the 5th of March. The book doesn't come out for a month yet. Sorry, I'm late. You're not that late. Welcome. But it's alright. I've been really busy this week. Yeah, the book comes out a month today, but I've early ordered some author copies, so I will show you guys a video. I will film a video, guys, of what the book looks like next week. Because I've got a copy coming next Thursday, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm slightly nervous because I had to redo the cover 8 times to match the requirements. It comes out on your little brother's birthday. Yeah, I based it on the 28th because I based it to come out on the 28th because the 28th is gonna be a really quiet day for me. So I thought, because it's quiet, I thought, I can really, do some promotion on here. Yeah, not to get political, what Skatepunk put, I'm not surprised by. Like, that's all they've been talking about. That's all the BBC have been talking about for weeks. The situation between America and Iran. I'm not surprised by what's happened today. The UK, the British News Corporation, the BBC, have been talking about the tensions between them for weeks. Anyway, going on to that. Dortmund are buying a plane. I saw that. I'm hoping Harry Kane scores. Because I want Harry Kane to... because I'm English and I like Harry Kane, I want Harry Kane to break Lewandowski's record. And at the moment, Harry Kane needs 13 goals. Can I tell you a joke? Of course you can tell me a joke. Yeah. 13, Harry Kane, how many goals... Well, Harry Kane scored twice last week. Career, no, club statistic. I mean, Harry Kane this season has bagged 28 goals in 23 games in league games for Bayern. I'm hoping he breaks Lewandowski's record. Yeah, I would like Newcastle to do it, but I would like all the English teams. Personally, I'd like all the English teams to knock out their opponents. No offense, ROA. I would like Man City to knock out Real Madrid. I would like, obviously, Liverpool, Tottenham to knock out their teams as well. I'd like Chelsea to knock out their team, and I would like Newcastle obviously to go through as well. I'd like all the English teams to go through. I'd love to see an all-English Champions League final. It would be... I love when I love it when there's an all-English Champions League final, because either way, the Champions League final is going to be English. Well, a few years ago we had an all-English Champions League final. We had an all-English Europa League final. Yeah, I would love to see. Guess what? What? Ooh. Oh my god, my finger. Sorry guys, I had to burp. Guys, do you guys know what a spring clean is? Do you guys know what a spring clean is? Yeah, I don't know though. You don't know, Orway. You never know what's going to happen. You put music on YouTube? Yeah, on that regard, thank you to the people who subscribed, by the way. I want to see if we were predicted to hit 9,000 by April, which I don't think we're going to do now. You burped? I did burp, yeah. I did burp, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know what come over me. Oh, wow, this used to be a lake. Let's keep that there, actually. Let's not get that war. But yeah, on that regard, like, I'd love to see all English team. You came from a guy called Arson. Oh, cool. Hello, A Gaming. Welcome to the stream. That name is banished. Well, yeah, he got banned because he randomly started telling people to you know, to go kill themselves and go to hell because he didn't like other people spoke differently. Which the name's not banished. The name's not banished, but according to Duffel it is. Okay. Oh, 10 seconds. Thank you to the person who subscribed. At the moment we are 39. Yes, I do know, and I don't know, guys. Mbappe's a good player, mind. Mbappe's a good player, But the problem with Vinny and Mbappe is what someone said last year. They both wanted to be Ronaldo when someone needed to be Benzema. Um. Uh. Right. Here we go. Yeah. No, you're not him. No. I mean, he seems like a nice guy. Arsene seems like a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy, but he doesn't understand that other people, other countries and cultures speak differently. So he would have a go at you. He'd have a go at you for saying something which is so normal in your culture, like saying "Oh Jesus" when something goes wrong, or "Oh God" when something goes wrong, is normal in British life. And because it's not normal where he's from, he would have a go at people in the stream about it. Well, he had to go at me about it and told me that I should go to hell, which, you know. Well, he's a good player. I always wanted Haaland. Haaland's a good player. Haaland's a very good player, but he's very Haaland's a good player. I find him slightly arrogant, but you know, most of the good players are. Good player, but I think Haaland's a bit more of a team player. Same could be said about Messi, to be honest. I reckon Messi is much more of a team player. Ronaldo is more of an individual player, if you get what I mean. Joe. Okay. Oh, I've got a cramp in my foot. And the channel was created February 28th, 2026. Yeah, but yeah, in fact, like, what? Infinite maps are cool. The problem is they just lag too much. Like, I think Minecraft worlds could be about 30,000 blocks. Minecraft could support. Imagine Minecraft worlds were only like 30,000 by 30,000. You know, you're never gonna travel. You're never gonna travel that 30 million blocks, are you? Some of you might travel that 30 million blocks, but it would take you quite a while. I don't want to see you leaving YouTube. I didn't leave YouTube. I didn't leave YouTube over the last couple of days. The Romanian, oh, Armenian. Well, basically, Duffelbear thinks so. Duffelbear thinks so because he mentioned that he was sent by Arsene, and his YouTube channel, when I had a look at his YouTube channel, it says created today. So, could be. You never know, though. You never know. Can I get a shout out? We'll give out some shout outs when we hit like 300 views on the stream. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to mute myself. These trousers are a little tight and they're crushing my balls. That's better. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry guys. I probably shouldn't have said that. Well, not probably shouldn't have said it. I probably shouldn't have made the joke. But I have 3 A's in my name. I have none. Can you get a bow and bow down and shoot me? Why? Why would I shoot you? Oh, ow! Sorry, I've got a sore foot, guys. Guys, have you guys ever heard of spring cleaning? Read my name. Ah ha 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 ha! I just noticed the name. Yeah, I've just noticed the name. But honestly, I don't know who he is. I know who he is now because of what happened. But honestly, if I hadn't have read that name, I wouldn't have known who he was. If I hadn't have heard what happened to him, I wouldn't have known who he was. So yeah. On that regard, though, what was I saying? Spring cleaning. Spring cleaning. Have you guys ever heard of spring cleaning? So, well, if you haven't, it's where you get the start of spring. Pretty much required here. Yeah. I decided to go and have a search through the other day because I hadn't I haven't got rid of some stuff in ages, like years at this point. I found school books from 2016. I found a photo of myself on a scout trip. I had a scout trip. I had an image of myself from a scout trip from 2015. Looking back at this image, I was tiny. Looking back at this image that I found, I was tiny. I was tiny. I was probably the skinniest person in the world back then. Show us baby Joe. Joe wasn't a baby, he was like 12 at the time. Joe wasn't a baby, he was like 12 and a half at the time. But Joe was probably only about 4'11". Joe was probably only about 4'11" back then. 4'10", maybe 5 foot. Everything under 18 is a baby. Well, I wasn't a baby, but literally Joe at this point was probably like 4'10", 4'11". Joe was under, fourth was probably about 4'11", 4'10", maybe 5 foot at 12. And I'm looking back and I see there was a person next to me in this image. They were literally about 4 months. They were literally about 4 months older than me, and they look huge. Yeah. Literally on this regard, like when I look back at this image, I couldn't believe how skinny I was in this image, guys. I was probably only about 80 pounds. I was probably only about 60 pounds, 80 pounds, I don't know. Let me just have a look, guys, what that is. I'll change it to kg. I was probably only about 35 kg at the time. Hello, Christina, welcome to the stream. Why have people been getting banned here? Because someone had a name. Someone had a name that's obviously was mocking another name. Yeah, going on that point, guys, like yeah, looking back at this image, I was probably only about 35 kg. Well, you never know though. You never know though, Orway. You never know. I've gained a foot. Jesus Christ. Honestly, guys. Gaining a foot Gaining a foot, guys. I did that in 5 years. I went when I was so. Why did bro time Christina out? No idea. Well, because half of it, some of it was arson. I didn't know because Decepted is a mod. Well, one of them was arson. One of them was arson because he got banned because he was just pissing everyone off the other day. Asking really stupid questions, Decepted, like, do you like blood? Do you like your life? But yeah, hello Decepted, how are you? No idea. Yeah, she said, why are people getting banned? But is that bannable? Is that bannable? Why are people getting banned? Gets banned. That's like, how did she know? That is true, actually. That is kind of true. Unless she's new, I don't know. Yeah, that's bizarre. Yeah, maybe calm down on the timing people out. Justice for Christina. Christina for justice. Police brutality. That is true, actually. That is true. Not everyone types comments. I'm gonna quickly nip into here because I know there's a bed in here. Yeah, maybe unban her. Maybe unban her, Duffel. Guys, I want to see if we can hit 8,100 soon. We are 36 away. Only you can unban them. Oh, can I? Oh. Pardon me. Well, I'm not unbanning YouTuber Hubu because he does my head in. Maybe I will unban him, but he just he does my head in by asking me silly questions all the time. Community moderation. There's no one here banned. There's no one here banned. They're not banned. The last person that got banned was someone called Blah Blah. I think it's just a timeout. I think it's just a timeout. Am I going to get banned? No, you're not going to get banned. I've got to be honest, I don't know. Let's have a look, shall we? Who is Arson? Yeah, Dusty doesn't know. Dusty hasn't been in here for a while. Mod is having a power trip. Yeah, nobody called Christina banned according to that. I don't know, I can't do it. Shit. Oh my god. Yes, leave. There we go. Who's arson? The YouTuber Hubu guy, Dusty, we banned him because he keeps on telling, basically insulting people that don't believe the same thing as he does. Do do do. We all have problems here. Yeah, I don't have problems, I'm afraid. I can't say I have. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. I didn't expect Decepted to say that. Maybe I did expect Decepted to say something. I didn't expect that though. That is Decepted, guys. He likes to troll. I mean, he calls me fat bastard all the time, so. Yeah, we all know he has one. We all know he has a small one. That's why he calls himself Big Dick Decepted. Perhaps I should change his nickname to that on my Discord server. Big Dick Decepted. Everybody here now is like 14 to 16. Like, I'm feeling old. I'm feeling old when I'm streaming now. Like, some of the people watching these streams now are like 10 years younger than me. Why would you lie about having a kid though? That's the thing. Why would you lie about having a kid? So I don't believe he's lying. Also, Duffel was too specific. He had to go. That he'd be back in a second. He had to go and feed Becky. When he said that a few days ago, so 100% he's not lying. No, I think he was joking. Because somebody else in the stream said they were in their 20s, joking. Said in their 20s, and they lied. They were 14. But you never know though. That was Rafa 9. He said he told Decepted and Decepted. He told Decepted one Decepted was in the stream. Yeah, he told Decepted that he yeah, Rafa 9 told Decepted that he was 22, but he wasn't. He was actually 14. Oh, Decepted. You know when I didn't join the Discord VC on Wednesday night? That looks really good. Hightail looks really good. Remember I didn't join the Discord VC Wednesday night, Decepted? And because I went to my aunt's birthday party. She bought so much food that I had a fucking sore stomach. That is true though. Why would you lie about having a daughter? That's like saying Turn back on, turn back on, turn back on. The internet crashed. Stream crapped the bed. Jesus. Yeah, decepted. When I said I wasn't, when I was in your didn't join the VC the other night because I went to my aunt's birthday party. There was so much food that there was a lot wasted. I had so much food that I had so much food to the point that I was rough the next day. Well, not the next day, a few hours later. I was like a wind tunnel that night. Yeah, the stream had a little crash moment. The internet turned off. The stream didn't crash, the internet turned off. That's happened as of recently. That's happened quite a bit where I'm from. The internet just turns off. Apparently other people on my street have had it as well, when the internet just goes off. Yeah. Good to see the mods are best friends. Yeah. Everybody kiss and make up. Or out. Whatever you want. Wow. We'll have to actually no. Actually, don't do that. Ignore the fact I've been here since 2016. Technically, you have. Technically, you have been here since 2016 because you were the first person to subscribe. You're making me feel old. 2016, 2026. Yeah, you subscribed on my birthday, so that'll feel weird. Oh, that'll be 10 years. In December, that'll be 10 years since we were hurling cheese savouries at each other. We were hurling cheese savouries at each other. We were hurling cheese savouries at each other, cheese crisps. What was our countries? We were acting like we were launching missiles at each other. What was our countries? What was we were representing countries and we were hurling crisps at each other. We were hurling Christmas. We were hurling Christmas. We were hurling crisps at each other, and Decepted was one country. Another friend of mine at the time was one country, and I was a different country. And we were hurling crisps at each other. That would be 10 years. I'm still finding cheese savouries on the floor 10 years later. I'm still finding them. Has the corrupt mod gone? No, what? It's not being corrupt. Because you mentioned about being timed out, about why is everyone getting banned, Dufferbear thought that you were one of the people that got banned on an alt account. Because he didn't know how long you'd been watching the stream for today. Unfortunately, I can't get Decepted under control because Decepted you can't get into control. You know, he's like a turd that doesn't. He's like a turd that don't flush. He's but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He just likes to wind people up. Unfortunately, Decepted is uncontrollable. I expect... I'm absolutely shattered. I'm shattered myself, guys. I didn't go to sleep till 2 o'clock this morning. I didn't realise what the time was, guys. I was sat there, I was writing. Ooh, I wonder how Everton's doing now, because Everton... Call me therapist Decepted. Oh, I read it wrong. I read that wrong then. I read that wrong. I read that as call me therapist dentist. Because I've sort of flicked off because Everton are on. Everton are playing in like a couple of minutes. They'll actually be walking out in the tunnel now. Who's playing? Right. Beto, McNeil, Dewsbury, Horton, Dye, Garner, Gay, Mikhailenko, Branthwaite, Tarkowski, O'Brien, Pickford, Patterson, Keane, Barry, Travis, George, Diblin, Roll, Irabunum, Armstrong. Newcastle's bench is Botman, Wisser, Barnes, Sula, Murphy, Willock, Ramsdale, Murphy, Shaha. In obviously Newcastle's attack, for starting 11 is Pope, Trippier, Thor, Byrne, Hall, Ramsey, Tonali, Jolinton, Elanga, Voltamade, Gordon. Interesting. Actually, though, that is true, though, Decepted. Like, some people do get hit by puberty, like a track. That is generally kind of right. Some people do. There's generally people, they're shorter than you 6 months. They're shorter than you. You meet them 6 months later. You know, they've grown a full beard. They're 10 inches tall. They're a foot taller than you. Unmod me before I crash out. Okay, I'll unmod you. There we go. You are back to the ranks of stream watcher. There you go. The hell? The hell has happened here? Oh, okay. I've noticed something. To be honest, Decepted, you do break lots of people. This is generally a mob spawner. Right. Oh, Decepted, you don't know about this. We're in the minigame area right now, but I've invented this thing. If you go this way, if you go this way, it comes out somewhere cool. To be honest, he does. That is true. He broke Ethan, who was basically. He broke Ethan. Ethan was very strong-willed. He had some really strong beliefs, and he broke him. Yeah, I can't play chess. I've never understood how to play it. I don't play. What's the line in Train Spotting? This is what you do. What's the line in? This is what you do, Decepted. What's the line in Train Spotting? What's the line in Train Spotting? It's Begbie didn't do drugs. He did people. It's the ever. This is you. This is you. Deceptive didn't do drugs. He did people. You will find the best comeback. I'm very good at finding comebacks, to be honest. I'm very good, but I don't have the heart to use them. So there was a girl in my uni class. She was a bit, you know, pig-headed, and she no, did people. I'm not. He did people. The thing is, you know, he started on people. He started on people, and manipulated people. That's what it means. So, Begbie, the character in Trainspotting, he just goes out to he doesn't do drugs. He goes out to start fights. So there's a line in there where he's basically he's sat there drinking, and he's saying about this guy walks up to him casual like. He goes, oh, so I headbutted him. He throws the glass over the then the match was won. He throws a glass over the counter. It hits this girl on the head, and he hears the girl scream. So he goes down there and says, "This girl's been glassed. Let's find out who did it." And he turns around and starts just beating everybody out. Not only do you have the entertainment of Joe's commentary. I mean, I love these streams. I love these streams because, you know, I can bounce off people in the audience. Hello, Costy. Welcome to the stream. What was I saying? No, I'm the same, Decepted. I come up with the best comebacks and the best, like, I come up with the best comebacks, but then I don't say them because I don't have the heart to say them. So this girl in my uni class, the one I said was just really odd. She basically said, I used a little bit of AI in something. She said, "Joe, you should be using your creativity." And I said, "That's all right, because you don't have one." You don't have any. But I didn't have the art to say it, so I'm in my head, I'm thinking, "Joe, you should be using your own creativity." I'm like, that's funny, because you don't fucking have any. Just... But it was true, guys. It was true. This girl, that's offensive to her. Yeah, I used a little bit of AI. So basically what it was is I used Grammarly's AI feature to fix like punctuation mistakes. And she turned around and said, "You should be using your own creativity." And ironically, Joe, I'm sorry for being a disappointed mod. You're not a disappointing. You weren't a disappointing mod. You don't have to apologise. No, honestly, this girl, she basically she wasn't creative at all. Every film idea, every film she did was basically a remake of a film that already existed. So, and she said to me, "You should be using your own creativity." And I was like, "Well, all right, well, you don't have." I said, "That's rich because you don't have any," which is true. Just sometimes you got to go in there and just drop a bomb. Just... If a troll wants to troll, let them troll till they go over the line. Yeah, and that's when you got to knock them down a peg or two. But yeah, this girl, she said that to me, so I fired back. That's rich because you don't have any creativity, which was a good comeback. We had a guy. I knew this guy. Like he claimed he got pulled over for smoking or something like that. And this guy in my class said, "Oh, but it's not illegal to smoke." I said, "It is what he was smoking." Just. Oh, I remember that guy. He only commented once or twice. No. But what I meant on that regard, that's true. Unless it's a one to copy, but it was a one copy to copy. It was basically from Olivia Zanathra. It was basically the film Dawn of the Dead and Dead by Daylight. Was it Dead by Dawn or Dead by Dawn? basically the film it was the film Dead by Dawn. Basically, this girl, what she did was that is true. Yeah. What this girl did is she basically took the film Dead by Dawn and just basically remade it. She basically remade it, and then thought it was an original idea. So when she said about you should be using your own creativity, I'm like, well, you don't have any. No, I'm not shitting on you or anything. No, I was just explaining to everyone like why I fired back with the thing about creativity. I just mentioning, guys, why I fired back with creativity. So this girl accusing me of not having any creativity when her short film was a remake of a film. I knew that. That's all right. No, but everyone has outbursts sometimes. Everyone has outbursts. I guarantee I've had outbursts, not on camera, guys, but I've had outbursts like when I've been frustrated. No one has died. That's true. That is true. No one has died. Except my humour. Sorry, that's guy. Sorry, that sounded less funny in my head. And also serious, yeah. Dead comedy. I love a good comedy though. I love a good deadpan comedy. I love a good deadpan comedy like the the Naked Gun films, where I liked their philosophy in that. If someone's funny in the background, everyone has to be static in the foreground. If everything's that's funny in the foreground, everything's got to be static in the background. You would be perfect in a Kerem stand-up. I would be. What? Is that because I struggle to stand up, Decepted? I heard you're standing up. Or I heard you're standing down. Well, I can hardly stand up. Because your comedy is dead, yeah. Yeah, by the time I finish the first joke, one of the people in the care room will have already. Joe, 35 more subs. I know. YouTube was predicting us to hit 9k by April. I think we're pushing that back now because I don't think we'll do it. Dead as the care room. Well, care rooms aren't dead. Well, some of them maybe. I was watching a film the other day, and there's a joke in there about we're too short in the choir. Weekly or permanent? What do you mean permanent? There's permanent, but the average thing of this church choir, the average age of this church choir was 72. Because he asked if I could remove his mod. So he's decided to step back from mod capabilities. I tell him I prefer to go to do sit down comedy, easier on the knees. That's true. I would make a joke about being fat, guys, but unfortunately I'm still eating. I love fat jokes because I'm overweight, guys. So I love a good fat joke. Hey, I'm not fat. I need 3 different postal codes. I love a good. I love a good. I love a good. Your mama joke as well. Your mama's so fat. She doesn't need the internet. She's already worldwide. She finds out the news already. She already knows what's going on in Australia. I love the one about. I love a good joke like that. I love the what's his name one as well. But your mom was so hairy when you were born. You came out of carpet burns. I love that one. I love the stupid jokes as well, like the Paddy jokes. Paddy's building a house, but he runs out of bricks. Just bungalow roof on it. Just what's the other one I'm thinking of? Paddy's builds a rocket in his back garden. So where are you going to take your rocket to, Pads? I'm going to take it to the sun. You'll burn up, man. It's going to be too hot. I'm going to take it there at night. Oh, I love it. I just love silly jokes. Some of them are funny. Oh, Decepted, if you're still here. Decepted, if you're still here, I made you a house. I made you a house, Decepted. I thought you'd like it. I made it in your typical style of build. I've even give it a cock. I made it out of whatever blocks I had available. There you go. I thought you'd love it. Oh. Guys, have you noticed when it's late at night? Here's a good joke. Have you noticed when it's late at night and you wake up, it's like how loud everything is at night? You open your bedroom door. Ring! You step across the landing. Duff, 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 duff. Duff, 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 duff. You go down the stairs. Duff, duff, duff. It's like the stairs is grassing on you. You should be asleep. And then you walk into the bathroom. The stair you got the floor creaking. Oh, talking of which, guys, I think I've got the worst creaky floor ever. I think I've got I think I've got one of the weakest floorboards ever. If you put a weighing scales on it, it will always give you a weight under what you are. So I did an experiment a few weeks ago as a joke. A few weeks ago I did an experiment where basically I put the weighing scales down and I moved it across the bathroom floor. And I lost 2 stone by just moving the weighing scales. So that's the healthiest thing in the world, guys. If you want to lose weight, just move the weighing scales across the floor. You lose 2 stone pretty quickly. You lose quite a lot of weight pretty quickly. So I lost 30 pounds just by moving the weighing scales. Genius. That's the best weight loss ever. Joy-Cons just fell off my laptop straight through my legs and onto the floor. The Joy-Cons died the other night, last night when I was playing FIFA. I was playing FIFA last night, just by myself, because sometimes I do play video games off camera. And yeah, I died, guys. My Joy-Cons died, so I couldn't actually play FIFA. I had a whole thing of I was just having a bit of fun. Thought, oh, do you know what, I'm going to play FIFA today. I love that house up there, which we created a few weeks ago. That was very, very fun. Oh, whoops! Why is my controller so stiff today? I just put this on here, guys? Like, oh my god. I uploaded a video 2 years ago, and I don't know what you guys have done, but it just picks up 100 views randomly every day. In fact, I brought out this video 3 years ago in July, and it's now picked up almost 43,000 views. It is slowly and surely becoming one of my most popular videos. It's raining, so let's go into here. Oh, I got soaked yesterday, guys. I got absolutely soaked. You read the files? Oh, okay. Don't mention his name. Well, I didn't. I mean, that's what Decepted named his dog. That's what Decepted named his Minecraft dog. He named the dog that. He named his horse Gary Glitter. He named his sword Sir Jimmy. It's not a joke, no, but there are other people called that though, Duffel. There are other people called that though. It's the same as, so for example, because one person's done a bad thing and they have a name, they can't turn around and stop everyone using it. Like, for example, the guy that did the 9/11 attacks, like, the rest of his family didn't know what he was doing. So obviously they've now got a name associated with something that you wouldn't expect. I'm going to put them in a timeout for spamming. There we go. Right, so and also a little bit of self-advertising. Guys, I don't ban people for self-advertising because I like to share the love, but that was spamming. 8,066 of you are subscribed. Let's see if we could improve that. Joe? Yes, Steffelber? Say I can't stand you. I like how you just hobble around sometimes. Yeah, it's because obviously if I'm talking to you guys, I'm not really looking at what I'm doing. I'm looking at the stream. But also if I'm walking around, you guys get to see my world. If I'm walking around like this, for example, you guys also get to see my world. So you get a bit of a world tour as well and see some of the shit that I've built. Like, for example, this house. Can't remember much about it, but you guys have seen it. Like, for example, Joe, say I can't stand you. Why? But I... Why? But you want a watermelon, It's a joke. No, I know what I can't stand means. Saying I can't stand someone means that you don't like them. I know what it means because I use that word a lot. But I wouldn't do it to any of you guys on stream, guys, because I love everyone that watches these streams. I love everyone that watches these streams because you guys have taken time. You've taken your time out of your day. I know it's a comeback. It's not really a comeback. It's really saying that you don't like someone. But I wouldn't say it to anybody on here because, you know, I love you guys. Like, you guys have taken your time out of your day to come and watch these streams. Even though I might just sometimes yap about random shit. I love streaming. But I love streaming on here because, you know, we have really interesting conversations. We don't know what... Half the time we don't know what's going on. But it's an interesting thing. Interesting. Hello, DM Demon. Welcome to him. Yeah, Hazim Z Gaming. Please stop spamming. Hello, DM Demon. Welcome to the stream. Remember me? Of course I remember you. I don't forget people. I've got a very good memory, guys, I think. Sometimes. Maybe. Positively. Sometimes. Let's jump. Let's go. You were left behind in 2025. Good. I'm joking. He's joking. He's joking. He's making a... He's using that as a joke. Right. Guys, I thought it'd be nice to go and see your campsite. Oh, shit the bed. Where is the campsite? Have I gone the right way? I think I have, but I don't know. I think I know where we are. I think I know where we are. Ooh, Everton have been on for 25 minutes. Shall I quickly just check my score? Check the football scores. Everton is winning 1-0. That's fantastic. Who scored? Jared Branthwaite has scored his first goal of the season. Fantastic. They scored in the 19th minute. Fantastic. Everton are winning. That's lovely. A win there would put them to 40 points, which I'd argue Everton are safe from relegation at that point. But Bournemouth are winning, which puts them... Hold on. No. Brentford are winning, which puts them 3 points above Everton. But that means there's only really... At the moment, there's only really 8... There's only 8 points between... 8th and 5th. I'll be back in a second. I'm back, guys. Sorry. Are you playing Bedrock right now? I'm not. I'm not playing Bedrock. I'm playing Legacy. Joe, guess what? No, I haven't left you guys. I just... Where am I going? I know where I'm going. Oh my god, I didn't know that. You can see my little pyramid place over there that I was trying to build ages ago. I found where I wanted to go. I built a campsite over here that I want to go to. Yes, I went away for a couple of minutes just to check the football results. My team are winning at the moment, so that puts Everton to 40 points at the moment as it stands. It'd be nice if Everton could win this game. This is a tent, guys, that I built some little tents across here. I think they look really nice. Joe, guess what? Guess what? What? Bournemouth Sunderland ended 1-1. Brentford is 2-0 up against Burnley. With Wolves winning last night, what's the table like at the moment? Wolves have 13 points at the bottom. Burnley have 19. West Ham have 25. Nottingham Forest have 27. Tottenham have 29. Leeds have 31. Brighton have 34. Crystal Palace have 35. Newcastle have 36. Sunderland have 37. Fulham have 37. Bournemouth have 39. Everton have 37 but are winning, so technically they will go to 40 points if they win. You're making a manga. Cool. Right, time to head home. Yeah, anyway. Cool. Let's get to the top of here, guys. Oh, that reminds me, guys. I have a book out in literally, guys. That reminds me, I have a book out in literally a month today, guys. My book, Janav, A Dawn of Planet Story, comes out in literally a month today. The book that I was talking about in my Discord server, everybody, that I was working on, the book comes out in literally a month today. You guys can pre-order it on ebook now, or wait until the 28th of March, and buy it in paperback. Some images will come out in the next few days about what the paperbacks look like. Right, let's go this way. So I just want to see though, guys. I want to see quickly how many people have watched this stream so far, because I generally don't have a clue. Just want to quickly go check some settings a second. Newcastle has just equalised. Oh, typical. Oh, here we go. Right, guys, there we go. Yeah, guys, we do have a Discord server for the YouTube channel. We do have a Discord server for the YouTube channel. The link is somewhere in the live stream. Right, okay, so... Right. I just want to check how many people. So 225 of you have watched this stream, guys. 225 of you have watched this stream in the last moments. Newcastle equalised. Who's equalised? Oh, Jacob Ramsey has equalised. So Everton says 2-1 now. Jesus, Everton's now 2-1. They've scored 2 minutes later. Oh, that's great. That's amazing. It is. It's in the stream. It's in this. It's in the live chat. The link to the Discord server is everywhere on the YouTube channel. So Newcastle scored, and then Everton went straight down the other end and scored again. Oh, McNeil got the assist. That's cool. That's amazing, guys. So if you didn't know what happened, basically my football team were winning, the rival team scored, and then Everton went down the other end and scored again. Fantastic. There we go. So, think about something we should build. We could build. I absolutely don't know. I actually don't know what we could build. Sorry, I'm just going to read something a second. If you guys are here, I'm just gonna quickly close my blinds a little bit, guys, because the sun. That one's fine. I can keep that one, but the sun is really, really bright, so it was really in my eye line. Yeah. The sun was really, really in my eye line. Yeah. It's night time. Let's go find the nearest bed. Where is the nearest bed, actually? I don't know. Nearest bed will be in here, I think. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Right. Back, I just vomited. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Chicken, lay a little egg for me. 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 I don't know why I'm singing, but it sounds like a very good tune. I don't even know why I'm singing, but it sounds like a very nice tune. Ba-bum ba-bum bum 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 ba-bum ba-bum bum bum. I don't even know why I'm singing. Let's take this bed and put it somewhere new. This house is weird, and there isn't even a roof. Right. Put some dirt in here. And now, dirt in there, stone in there, stone in there, stone in there, stone in there. Joe, I'm going to make this a song. What? I don't know what I'm singing. Well, chicken, lay a little egg for me is a genuine song. But then the rest of it, I don't even know why I'm singing. I don't even know why this is. I don't even know anything about it. I'm just fucking shit. And if you think his song is shit, you're going to find yourself repeating it. And even though you're watching the stream, you're never going to get this song out of your head. And even though this song is shit, you're going to find yourself repeating it. And even though my song is shit, I wanted to make a song. Of course cool. You should do it. You should. You should generally make that into a song. Ooh, pardon me. Can't stop burping. Whew. 13 of you have watched this stream so far. I'd love Everton to score again. I'd love for Everton to score again and win. And even though this song is shit, you're gonna find yourself repeating it. And even though your song is shit, you're gonna... I don't even know why I'm singing, but it's a happy day. I don't even know why this song is, and it's fucking shit. But even though the song is shit, you're gonna find yourself repeating it. And even though this song is shit, you're going to find yourself repeating it. And even though this song is shit, you're gonna find yourself repeating it. And even though this song is shit, you're going to find yourself repeating it. And even though this song is shit, you're going to find yourself repeating it. And even though this song is shit, you're going to find yourself repeating it. It's a good line. I think it's funny. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna go AFK and get something get something to drink. Holy shit. We're back in a second. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Well, welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I needed to nip off for a drink. There we go. Right, it's night time again. So, I'm going to go this way and up to here then. Just want to quickly check. Just want to quickly check a notification a second. Ooh, I can't see what your name is. Hello, SRQ Aviation. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I just want to quickly check a notification, guys. I want to see if we could hit 20,000 views this month. As it stands, guys, we are 500 views away from hitting 7,000, 20,000 this month. I'd love to see if we could do it. Ooh, in 2026, we've got 49,515. I'd love to see if we could hit 50,000 by the end of the month. That would be amazing. Right, let's just quickly do something like this. Right, we've been streaming for roughly 2 hours at the moment. 1 hour and 59 minutes we've been streaming. So, about 119 minutes we've been streaming so far. Welcome to the stream. There we go. Right. Perfect. I want to build something fun. What should we build? Should do something here, really. Hello, Bumblebuzz. Welcome to the stream. Absolutely fantastic what we're going to do here. Basically, what we're doing, we're gonna make. I thought we'd make a lake across here because I got 3 buckets. I thought we'd just do something with this land. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Oh, we could fill this up with water then. We can make this. We can make that a cave. It's this guy from Birmingham. I'm not from Birmingham. Hello, Jelvin HLX. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not from Birmingham. Birmingham's probably like 100 miles away, maybe more. Yeah, I'm not from Birmingham. I am from that part of the world, part of the UK, but I'm not from Birmingham. I know where it is. I have been to Birmingham, but yeah, I'm not from Birmingham. But that's not that far away in a grand scheme of it. That isn't that far away. In like the grand sort of scheme, guys. Not that far away in reality. Could be worse. It could be different. I have, because of my accent being the way it is, I have a lot of people that mistake me for being Irish, which I'm not. Hello, Joe Smith. Welcome to the stream. I do have a lot of people mistake me for Irish, which I'm not Irish, guys. I already like you a lot. Oh, thank you. It's really kind of you. Yeah, I have a lot of people. Not sure why. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Right. We're making a lake here at the moment. Sorry, I just had a donut and the crumb was stuck at the back of my throat. I had a lump of grass. You might have done. You might have done. Is this inspired by Stampy? Not really in what? In a way, yeah, and in a way, no. I'm not really inspired by anyone. Well, I am inspired by people, but I'm inspired by everything. You know, I'm inspired by history, mythology, archaeology. You know, Stampy played a part in it, and obviously I really like his build style. But I like the build styles of certain other YouTubers, for example, like IBX Toycat. I liked SB Sempre 7. Even some of these, even some small YouTubers I just come across and like their build idea or their build style. Even some just small YouTubers that I've came across that I thought, oh wow, I like their build. I like that build. I want to build something similar. Yeah, I get inspiration from anywhere. I get inspiration from, well, wherever I can find it. It's the same as, well, that's how inspiration works, guys. Yeah. He used spruce and dark oak. I didn't get that from him. I just got it because spruce and dark. He used spruce and birch. I didn't really get that from him. I used dark oak and birch because I had a lot of it. I only really used dark oak and birch because we had a lot of birch and a lot of dark oak trees. That's not a dark oak tree. There's one over there. I have done the beat. Cool. And even though my song is bad, you'll still find yourself repeating it. Cool. How much dirt we gathered? Oh, we got a lot. We got enough. Basically, to everyone that's watching right now, what I'm doing is I had a lump of land over here that I didn't think I had a lump of land over here that I thought was just wasted. I had this flat plain that was just wasted space. So I've opted to turn it into like a garden. Yeah, I've opted to turn this little area here into a little bit of like a waterway. So we're going to fill this with water. We are going to fill this with water. I'm going to make that a cave. The stone we could probably keep, but I don't know. I thought I'd make it look as natural as possible. Plus we can use the stone. Oh, whoops. Plus we could use the stone for something. So how deep will this be? So the water's going to go up to here. So this will be fairly deep. 5 pebbles. Yeah. Right. So if we were to ever move this world onto bedrock, we would be able to put fishes in here. But we're not on bedrock, guys. We're on legacy. We're on legacy Switch edition. So that should be amazing. Actually, before we do anything, let's swim across here for now. We could have took the bridge, but then we would have had to walk all the way back to there, which is probably quicker just to go through the water. Actually, it was probably quicker to do either way, actually. I just want to have a check at the football results a second, because my team were winning. They've not restarted yet. Cool, good. Yeah, my team aren't playing, but my team are playing, but they're not on telly. So first of all, the deepest parts need to be filled in first. These are the deepest parts. There we go. We're doing... Oh, whoops. Now... Next stage. Next stage would be to fill this bit in here like that. Then fill that in here. That will now do that perfectly. So go this way. Perfecto. That's good. Now we can just stick one in here and that should normalize that. Now, how much more do we need to do here to fill this in? We need to... Right, 2 more blocks. Now, well, we might... Saying that, guys, we might as well just start here. we might as well just start across here and then go across. We're going to fill in as much of this stuff as possible, which is fantastic. Perfect. Now we're going to do this bit. This is where it's gonna get slightly more this is gonna get slightly dangerous, because eventually, to do these last little bits here, we are going to have to go where we might drown. So now we're going to do this bit, which this should be the simpler. Out of all of these bits, this should just be the simpler bit. This will just be us going this way with the bucket. Perfect. Now we only have to fill in one more bit. There we go. Right, guys, sorry, I muted myself a second. Um, there we go. Splendid. That's a splendid workmanship, I think. I picked up 8 dandelions, so we can probably put some dandelions across here like that. I only picked up 3 poppers, so that looks nice, I think. I think we've done quite a good job there. We've done a great job, I think. Right. If we've got any dirt left over, we can repair this hill. We had like a creeper explosion here years ago when we never fixed any of the holes, so using a bit of the dirt here we can fix. There we go. Looks fixed. Absolutely looks fixed in, I think. Shit, my mic wasn't on, guys. My mic wasn't on. Guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize my mic wasn't on. Oh, I feel so bad. I didn't realize my mic wasn't on. So I've been talking to you guys for the last bit, not realizing the mic wasn't on. That's really with my head now. I'm sorry, guys. I was just looking at I went AFK for a drink. I went AFK for a drink. If you guys are seeing this stream, I went AFK for a drink. I didn't know that my mic wasn't on. Sorry, I'm looking at the football results because my team are playing. It's been a crazy game in the Premier League match weeks. This Premier League match week has been a bit crazy. So in the Premier League, in the English Premier League, Burnley were 3-0 down in 30 minutes, and the commentator said, this game's over, that this game's done. There's no way Burnley are getting back into it. Burnley's now 3-3 and had a fourth goal chalked off. So they really had turned that around. Everton went 1-0 up. Newcastle scored. Everton scored 2 minutes later. Newcastle went 2-2. Everton scored a minute later. Crazy. And then obviously Liverpool West Ham is like 5-2 or something. So there's been 18 goals in 3 games. There's been 7 at Liverpool, 5 at Newcastle, 6 at Burnley. There was 2 at Wolves, and there was 2 at Bournemouth. So at 4. There's been 22 goals in 1 game week. Bloody hell. And there could still be more because all those teams are still playing. Well, bar Burnley and Wolves. While Bournemouth and Sunderland and Wolves, Aston Villa, who already played. Crazy. That's a crazy match week. That is just a crazy sort of game. Ooh. My mic is on now, isn't it? Oh my god, my laptop's been a little bit stiff. Right. 304 of you have watched this stream, guys. I love that. Everton's goal of the classic. Tiana Barry's backside takes Everton forward. Yeah, the Newcastle player shoved Tiana Barry over in the box, and Tiana Barry's fallen over, and his bum cheeks have basically his bum has hit the ball and gone into the back of the net, so he scored with his backside. That's pretty funny. Hello to the people who are watching the stream. Welcome to the stream if you're in the stream. I'm probably going to end this stream soon, guys, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.